A lot of people get confused or overwhelmed or stressed that they don't have their why. And it's like, it becomes quite a heavy pressure, like, oh, I don't have my thing and I don't know what my purpose is. And I just want to ask, what's your advice for people who are in that space?
I think it's a really interesting process because it's very, very, very individual. You can have those moments where you sit in front of a computer and you're like, man, this world's messed up and complicated and I don't know how I can help. And then if you go on the journey and you dare to do it, you actually can help and you likely make a bigger contribution than you ever realize. So that for me is part of my kind of why and purpose and drive, is this idea of other people realizing that, because I feel like I have. But I think that moments like fundamentally can change everything. So I'm here because of a moment at my computer at 19. So it's just a moment, whatever. Yeah. Now, that's not the only moment I've had in my life. There are literally now hundreds, and for some people this event, not because I'm here, a story you've heard or someone you've met, but you could actually have a moment where you're like, man, I'm never forgetting that. This builds into your why, your drive, I think it's okay if you haven't got it all figured out. I'm still discovering more of my purpose and why, but don't undervalue moments where you've been angry about an issue and you're like, and it's like, in that moment, you're more angry than the person next to you. Why? It's not because they don't have a heart or a soul, but maybe that's part of your purpose and your why. So the stuff that you are really, really passionate about, these little moments at events or things that you see, like, loop it all together, sit down, write it down, and go on the journey.